My name is Joseph Spendlove, and today I'd like to talk to you about Barry. Okay, now Barry hit the headlines of the Burton Mail, which is the local newspaper around here. And then the following day, on Tuesday this week, he hit the national press, the front page of the Express, and then under every single national newspaper, even on loads of Sky websites, international websites in America, in India, and also Australia. As soon as I saw the story, I knew I had to help Barry. Basically, he's 30 stones and needs to lose some weight. He's had some problems with work and everything, and it was all getting a little bit on top of him. And I thought, right, I used to be 31 stones, I can definitely help him. He's also one of my neighbours as well, he lives just around the corner from me. So I phoned the Burton Mail, got his number, and instantly offered him some help. So here we are on the Wednesday's front page of the Burton Mail. This is what you call fast work, guys. So when you do see somebody in need, don't think, just think, oh, maybe I should help them. Actually go and do it. Take some action, like Spendlove has done this week. I've already seen him 3 times this week. We've been going through nutrition, we've been going through exercise, and today I want to share with you his internal health. Now, for those of you who know Spendlove quite well, you'll recognise this graph. Okay. For those of you who don't know Spendlove that well, this is basically a health graph of the 6 different areas of Barry's life and which areas that we need to work on. Now, we work from this side to this side. The first one is what he's eating. Now, he's red on everything apart from sleep. So these are the things that we're going to be working on with Barry in this order: what he's eating, his stress levels, when he's eating. Then the last 2 are his digestion and his detoxification system, also known as fungus and parasites. Now these 2 will really sort themselves out when we sort out the food and the stress as well. But overall, he is a red, which means internally his body's actually really stressed out. So the worst thing he could do would be to go and do an aerobics class or go and jogging, something like that. A lot of exercise will be physical stress for him, which again internally he's really stressed out, and he just really does not need that. So this week, as I said, I've seen him 3 times. We've been going through nutrition, and again, before he was drinking 3 litres of Diet Coke a day. And I've explained to him, although it's not got no sugar in there, it has got a lot of toxins in there, and again, it will just make him feel awful. He's on medication, he's on 14 different medications a day. He's got loads of health problems, so all that is just coming on top of him. He's on antidepressants as well, so he just feels awful. He hates his body, and it's just great that he's motivated, and this press coverage has made him think to himself, right, that is it, I'm going to do something about it. So this is the positive coming out some of the negative press coverage he's had as well. So this week, as I said, we did that big health test. We also did the nutrition test. He's a mixed type. I do feel as he gets healthier, he will turn into a protein type. But for now, he's a mixed type, which means he can eat from the whole spectrum of foods. And he does need to have the 50% protein and 50% carbohydrates. And again, looking at his food diary, I was horrified on Monday this week when I saw what he'd eaten. He's a diabetic, and he's just basically living off carbohydrates, as most people do. Just sandwiches with baked beans, sandwiches with just carbohydrates, like bread and jam and stuff like that. Where for most people it's not good, for a diabetic it's life-threatening, guys. It really is that serious. Anybody with diabetes, yes, you can have as much insulin as you like to keep your blood sugar, but if you're not eating the right things, then your diabetes will not get better, and even more important, you're going to feel awful, okay? You really are, because you're going to need more and more insulin, and if you're type 2 diabetic, it won't be long before you're type 1 diabetic. So it just goes to show that, medical drugs and stuff can help you, but your body is so clever, and if you're not willing to help yourself, then your body will just give up also. Anyway, we don't like to talk about too depressive things, do we? The other thing I wanted to touch on is the fact that Barry has had a heart attack in the past, so he has got heart problems, and he's on statins at the moment. So again, it's really important for him to lose weight, have some quality fats in his body. Now this is oily fish twice a week, so really important to have that. So overall, he's going to be healthy. The fact he's going to lose some weight, and then obviously that's good for his heart. Also, he's got some joint problems, his knee and his hip. So again, making sure he's got those essential oils in his diet will help him for when we come to exercise. Diabetes, and then the big thing, guys, which again is called controversy this week with my slimmers, is IBS. Irritable bowel syndrome. Basically, you have a disgusting mess when you go into the bathroom. It's caused by one thing and one thing only: your body does not like what you're putting in your mouth. Okay, it's as simple as that. You go to the doctors will give you all sorts of tablets, you know, they'll tell you to improve your nutrition. But what you actually need to be told is cut out wheat, cut out gluten. You know, these things, they just weren't eaten. If you think about the Bible, okay, it was unleavened bread. It wasn't very processed bread that we eat these days, and all the grains that we're eating are highly processed. So your body just was not meant to eat these processed grains. So if you do have IBS and you know you feel really low about it and you're embarrassed to go out the house because you're going to go to the toilet 5 or 6 times a day, then you are the master. Please take control of your diet, guys, and you can do something about it, and then you don't need to make any more excuses about you can't go out the house because you've got IBS. IBS is completely curable. If you don't believe me, then you know, just do it. Cut out grains, cut out processed dairy for the next 2 weeks, and I guarantee your IBS will completely stop. Now that's true for 99% of the cases. 1% of the cases it's caused by stress. Okay, so cut out the grains first. If that doesn't work, then maybe you need to go and see a counsellor from the charity Mind and get some counselling on any stressful situations in your life. Now just a little note on stress, and I'm diverting, but it's not about removing the stress, because you can never remove all the stress from your life, but it's about how you think about the stress of your life. Okay, so I'm not saying that you need to remove the stress. It's just about the way you think rather than the way you react to things. So Barry, today I'm just about to take him to Tesco. I'm taking him shopping. I'm really looking forward to this, and again just explaining in more detail about not to buy saccharins and toxins, and also to buy a little bit of quality fat to keep him healthy. So as always, you can keep up to date on the Slim Brother website of Barry. All you need to go to is slimbrother.co.uk, and in the top corner you'll see a little pointer, a little box that says Barry. Click on Barry and all his updates are there. If you want to join his Facebook page and send him a message, all you need to do is go to facebook.com Barry Fowers. That's BARRYFOW Fowers. Fowes, Fowers, okay? So that's Barry Fowers. Thank you very much, guys, and we look forward to this great story of Barry.